everyone, so I'm just going to show you how to use the clone tool. Please do read the little notes I have put on the picture. And let's get started. Okay, so first things first, we go to Tools and click on Clone. Now, here's little instructions that you can follow, but the way I'm going to show you probably is going to be a lot more in detail. So you want to just put the size down to the minimum and pick the color that's closest to what the gold sea could have covered over. And you just want to cover over the sea itself. Now I'm sure along the way you're going to see it's very rough and very out of the line. It's okay, you can fix this. All you need to do is just get hold of that blue and just kind of shape the hair to what it was before. Then we'll continue with the letters. As you can see, there's different ways to cover it over. There's different opacities. Make sure that the hardness and opacity is max for the background. You want to be very, very precise and probably use a finer tool with going close to the hair. And you just want to make sure that occasionally you go in and out of the clone tool area, just so you do not start uncovering what you've done. You're going to need to put more thin hair parts just because you want it to go according to the hair and not have a big paint blob. I would also suggest probably just using fine strokes as well. Don't go too thick. But yeah, as you can see, you have pretty precise lines. There's easily being able to see that you can't really see any of the numbers afterwards, and you've pretty much covered over all of that, and all you have is the original picture. As you can see, I did make a little bit of a mistake when I saved the last time. There's like a little pink blob in his hair. Don't worry, I'll also show you how to fix that in no time. You'll also notice how I had to swatch the hair to get it right, and how I had to do very curvy stripes to try and blend it back into the hair. It wasn't easy, but we did it. This part where we're covering all the live is actually a little bit easier. I know it looks really rough at the moment, but you'll see what I do afterwards. Using blending is also a very helpful tool to just blend things out so that it's not so harsh, which you'll see closer to the end of the video. As you can see, I'm decreasing the opacity and the hardness, and this is just so it enables me to blend. You're going to need to pick two swatches, one from the darker part of the hair and one from the lighter part of the hair, so that it looks blended. Then for the gold part, it's quite detailed, so you won't notice the difference between what's real and what we covered. With this one, it was a little bit more complicated, but again, using the blending tool and the technique I showed you, you can actually reblend it back into the jacket. With this one, it was a little bit harder. You had to sit there and put black stripes up to cover up. But here, it was a little bit easier because you couldn't really see what the detail on the shirt was. Once you zoom in and out of this picture, you'll see the difference between the written one and the one without the writing.